Real-world assets, also known as RWAs. What are they? But first, a quick little side story. Pokémon cards. Have you ever got some of these? Well, I got some a few years ago, probably due to the Logan Paul craze, and they're a lot of work. Let's just quickly open this little pack here. We'll just see if we get anything lucky. And here is my pack. If I've got anything rare, let me know. You know what? I could show these all to you. I have no idea if any of these would even be good. Even the fact that I'm touching it like this means I don't know what I'm doing. But that's okay. These are essentially real-world assets. These are Pokemon cards, just like trading cards and things like that. They have real value as people want to buy them and collect them and things like that. However, as soon as we actually keep them with us and have to look after them, keep them somewhere nice and safe, it's a whole lot of effort. So instead, what can you do? You can tokenize them. So that's essentially what real-world assets can become. Let's dive into it and we'll go through it all now. So these are some of the top 24 most expensive Pokemon cards, valued at, look at this, $25,000. So how they deal with these cards is they actually get put into a special plastic case. They're handled normally with cotton gloves, and also they get a rating. And this rating basically allows the buyers and sellers to know the condition of the card. And then if they're really expensive, like if we go down to these ones all the way down the bottom here, these will often be kept in the vault. I mean, look at this one here. It's sold for $6 million. That's its value. That would definitely be kept in a vault. So what do you do once you have a card that you like? Well, you may want to sell it because maybe it's valuable, and you can put it into this special case. You can get it ranked, and then you can go to eBay, and then you can try and find people that want to buy this card. And that's a whole lot of friction points because you have to worry about insurance and shipping and listing and delisting and answering questions and all these certain things. The other thing is you have to care for it and make sure that card stays nice and protected in the meantime. And that's how it's traditionally done. But I see a huge turn of events coming in the NFT space where you can essentially tokenize these cards. And that's why they're called real-world assets. They're still a real-world asset, but they're tokenized in some form and then they're put onto the blockchain. So have a look at these here. These are on Magic Eden and these get minted out in a different way. So they come similar to the way when I open my pack, like this. You open them up. However, what happens is you mint one, you don't know what's inside of it, and then a day later or 2 days later, you can get a reveal on it. And then inside, you'll see a Pokemon card. They all show what the actual value of that card is, and they've been tokenized. So if this is selling for like 1.7 Sol, and maybe that's worth $200, and the price of Sol, that might be worth only $100. You have the ability to buy this, and as soon as you buy it, you actually own the underlying card. So with Magic Eden, these cards, they use this company, Collector. So you can go to this website and you can verify the asset or deposit the cards, or you can redeem it. If you redeem it, it gets sent to your address in the US, or it can be shipped internationally as well. There's insurance and shipping charges and things like that. But if you want to, you can literally just buy this and hold it in your wallet, your Phantom wallet, your Ledger wallet, and so on. You still own it, still part of your collection, and someone's just looking after your card. You don't have to worry about getting the card, putting it into a vault, any of those things. And I think the potential for these cards and other real-world assets is huge, really huge. There's other companies out there such as Dibs. They're doing it with comic books, and there's also Courtyard. They're doing it on the Polygon network. But is it just Pokemon cards? You can tokenize anything that has a real-world use. You can put it on the blockchain as long as it can be custodial. If we have a look at this card, this is $5.9 million. That is crazy. LeBron James, $5.2 million. Absolutely amazing, $5.2 million. A couple of years ago, I got stuck into Top Shot, which is where you basically buy these digital moments. And they're really quite cool. However, all you're buying are these things that they can basically mint. There's no real world thing that you can physically touch. There's nothing that you could go to a collector's meet and say, I actually own this. I can have it shipped to you if you want. There's nothing like that. So this has its place, but it's not a real world asset. Now, of course, there's other sports out there as well. You might like baseball. So some of these cards are absolutely worth a mozza. And the way these mints have been done is via Magic Eden. You can see, essentially, you're minting just a pack. So you still get that kind of digital opening experience. You don't know what's inside. It is random. It could be something very, very well worth your while. Maybe you spend $100 and you get something worth $1,000. Maybe in the future they have other things such as watches. Maybe there's 100 watches and some of them are like really rare, like a Rolex. And you've got a chance at getting a Rolex. Now, real world assets are not new to the blockchain. We already have Pax Gold. So this is digital gold. We have this gold actually in a vault in Switzerland or somewhere like that, and it can be redeemed, but it trades at the value of gold. And so now real world assets have landed with NFTs. It's not just for the people that are in NFTs, it's also for the people that like physical real world collector's cards. And as I mentioned, maybe watches, maybe comics, maybe multiple things in the future. So this is very exciting. What do you think about real world assets? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.